G'day, Matt here with a video for you on being brief. So let me see where to start. All right, here. So look at these two examples and tell me which one you think is more concise. So this one, in the event that the recipient of this report has questions regarding the feasibility of the recommendations concerning a tag-based information architecture, further testing is advised. Blah. Or, we understand that you have concerns that a tag-based information architecture is not a good fit for your site. We recommend further testing to address this issue. This test could address completion and user satisfaction through tag-based IA against a hierarchical navigation. So just like intuitively, we immediately go, the second one is more concise, but there's actually more words in there. So this is the first key insight I wanted to get across, that brevity is about efficiency, not length. So brevity is about getting the information across in the fewest words possible rather than any kind of objective set in stone, written in the stars requirement about it has to be this long. So that's the first thing. Second thing, when we're thinking about brevity, is just our clients, our stakeholders, what they need. And here, the perceived cognitive load is really important. So putting these two things together, we should be trying to get our point across as quickly as possible, but doing that using no more and no less words than we have to. And at the same time, we should be thinking about what our clients are going to expect. So we might do something that we think is beautifully concise and we've cut as much as we can and it goes for 50 pages. And in some situations, clients are still going to be like, I don't want to read all of that. So what can you do then? Well, a couple of things. So we're going to tackle the first part first, so writing more efficiently. There's a couple of aspects to this. So cutting stuff out. And there's two or three parts to this. So number one is cut out entire ideas. So we just don't talk about things. The next one is removing throat clearing. Throat clearing is the words that we put at the start of our sentences or the start of our presentation that just don't need to be there. Often, a good example of throat clearing is, it is our understanding that, right? The client knows that what's coming is your understanding. Do we really need to say that? Maybe once at the start, but after that, cut it out. What are some other examples of throat clearing? It's things that sound a bit important and a little bit pompous. Given the wide range of factors that we have considered that have informed our deliberations, blah, blah, blah. Like, the client just wants to know, what's your point? Finally, verbiage. This is individual words that we can cut to unstick our sentences. So here is an example of something I wrote that's awful. So in our assessment, there are a diverse number of technical options for a members-only area. You might just want to pause this video and have a think about what you could remove from this. So there's ideas that you could cut out, there's throat clearing, and there is verb. So, and this is where we ended up. You may have come up with something different, which is totally okay, but you can see that we've cut it by more than 50%. Now, to the second point around what happens if our clients don't want to read something as long as we want to give them, this is where some of what you've heard before might help. So how might you use the bite snack meal to layer the information, for example? Are there resources that you can link to so that the client only has to encounter them if they're genuinely interested? So I would say for meeting clients' expectations on formats, I'd say layering information would be my #1 go-to. Now, at the end of each of these videos, I'm going to be recommending some books to read. Some of these are going to be the same across these videos, but my pick for this one would be Letting Go of the Words by Jeannie Reddish. It is excellent. So please let me know your thoughts. If you've got further questions, reach out. Happy to chat, and good luck.